Right.
Hi, I am Dr. Isela Garcia, and welcome to the Kindergarten Experience. Today we have Debbie Everett, who is one of our consultants, and she's going to help us learn how to make children's books. One of the benefits to doing children's books with children is really to give them a voice. Wouldn't you say that they can see themselves as authors, and that they are able to capture their point of view. And part of assessment is to really understand children's point of view and where they are developmentally, and in their writing it's an incredible way to know who they are. So what are you going to share with us today, Debbie?
The first book is, some people call it an origami book, some people call it a poof book, but all you need to make the book is one piece of paper.
Okay.
And so what we're going to do is first fold the book, fold the paper, and we're going to fold it the long way. Some people call that burrito style.
Or hamburger.
Or hot dog.
No, hot dog's the other way.
Hot dog this is the hot dog.
No.
Or
yeah,
the
that is
burrito.
hot.
There we go. So, and if you want to have a sharp crease, it helps to use something like a popsicle stick, and just as you're folding it, run that across, up and down on your crease, and then you're just going to get a little bit of a tighter book if you do that.
I started the other way first.
That's okay, because now we're going to open it up all
Okay.
the way and fold it in half, hamburger style or taco style.
Okay.
Same thing if you want to use a popsicle stick just to make a tight crease. This time, keep it folded this way. Go ahead and keep it folded this way, and then fold it one more time in half.
So you're folding it like this. This part gets a little complicated sometimes. And as many times as I've done this book, I think sometimes it just gets a little confusing, especially when you start to put it together.
So an easy way to check whether or not you've got it folded right is you open it up all the way, and you should see that you have 8 rectangles on there, and so you know that you folded. Then again, you're going to fold it again like the hamburger or the taco style.
Okay.
And you want to make sure that you're cutting from the folded edge. You're going to cut from the folded edge up to where the 2 lines intersect.
So you know, Debbie, you have scissors, and when I learned to do this, I never used scissors. I actually just, if I made the crease well enough, I could actually just rip it. So you use the scissors and I'll rip it.
Sure, and one nice thing about that is it's even less materials that you need to make this book.
Yeah, especially if you're in the classroom and you're doing this with kids. Sometimes it becomes, I didn't have scissors.
Sure,
blah, blah, blah,
sure.
blah.
Awesome. Then you open it back up and now fold it the long way. And this is why it's sometimes called a poof book, is because you
I didn't know
fold it
that.
like this and bring these parts together. And you can see how it's starting to naturally fold in. And then you
So
have
it goes like poof.
It goes like poof, hence the name poof book. Absolutely. And you bring it together and then bring this one side around as well. And we've got our book.
This is, I think, where the creases become really important, because the times that I think that it didn't work for me was because my creases weren't very good. You have to really get them right.
Yeah. Another really nice thing about this book is it fits right in your pocket.
Yeah.
So you can take it outside, do whatever you want to with it. But a quick and easy book for children to make.
So what I think is very cool about this book is it's an 8-page book, basically. But you can create pages for each fold, or you can actually create a page like a book, like an actual book. And what I love about this, when I was a classroom teacher, I would send a ream home with parents who really wanted to be involved, but they couldn't. And they would sit at home and fold these, and they would bring them in chunks at a time, and we would make them available in our writing area. I also use large sheets of paper, so large sheets of poster paper.
Poster paper,
And you
construction paper.
Yeah, any paper, and it's awesome.
Sure. Or any size of the copy paper works as well. So you have all kinds of choices and ways to do this. You know, and you were talking about the benefits of making the books. It also lets children see their stories go to completion, so they can actually do it. And if you had a lot of these made, they would have to think through, sort of like do a storyboard, so they knew how many pages they were going to use, what was going to go on each page. Is just another way of planning it out, and works really well with these books.
You know, hypothetically, as you were just talking about that, I thought, you know, when we do long-term projects with children, and even capturing the first part of it, and then the second part of the project, and then the third part of the project, wouldn't it be cool for each child? Like, let's say, what do we know about plants? Let's say we're really studying some plants that children recognize flowers coming out from outside on the playground. And what do we know about plants and flowers, right? And so they first can do the first part, yes?
Mhm.
And then as we research, what are the types of questions that we have? How do they grow? And that the second part, yeah? And then
Sure.
the third part is after we've done all the research, what have we learned, right? But we could really put 3 together
Absolutely.
to create an entire book of the experience. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Oh, sure, and have that all together. Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much. And what we are going to do, go and stop.